You're working on the personality videos and stuff a lot, and that's the thing, like even for myself, I've been doing that tons too, where it's just like the whole RTS series I was doing, it's like, bro, people are just stuck in quarantine, and I'm just trying to make people laugh, yo. I don't care if you like, yo, this guy sucks, yo, this guy's messing around, whatever. It's like, this guy's supposed to be a coach and he's bad. Like, I don't care. It's just for the entertainment, to get people to know me a little bit more too, and be like, yo, he's not always serious, or he's not like brain dead when it comes to like, I only want to talk about Falco and nothing else on earth matters. It's like, yo, just have some fun, you know? So.
Exactly, bro, and I think that's what people forget. It's like, yeah, you know, you could be informative. Gosh dang, I wasn't even spacing that, bro. I'm not that good.
All of a sudden, yo.
But I think that's what people forget, you know. Like, yeah, it's fun to be informative, and yeah, it's cool that you enjoy the informative videos. But at the same time, like, how much informative videos can we pull out in a day before it becomes stale, you know? You gotta have some personality, you know? I think you make it as a YouTuber when people come for the personality and not the information. Mm-hmm. I think that's when you make it as a YouTuber.
Yep.
And I think it's sad to see a lot of people, like including myself at one time,
yeah, I'm popping
just
off.
bodying me. I'm over here trying to be sentimental and heartfelt, and you're over here just bodying me.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oh!
Yo, up till back air, I feel like that's like the old school kill confirm for Falco now. Like, I don't even want to use it. Like, it's just bad, bro.
You think it's this new one?
No, it's old school. Like, up till back air is old school, but like for his new combo, like, I don't know. Now I feel like it's like side B up air or side B back air. Even just raw down tilt straight up, bro, or up smash, because you can. Bro, up smash is frame 7 out of shield, and it's intangible. It's faster than Fox's up smash by 2 frames, but still faster. I don't know if you've seen the hitbox on it, but they didn't even like rework the hitbox. They just put like another one on top of everything and said, all right, here you go.
Yeah, the sweet spot is OD overlapping the everything. Even the like I saw the comparison. It's freaking huge. Well, I'm happy because I was a big Smash 4 Falco main, and I used to abuse the hell out of that down tilt. But another move that I really loved from Falco was that up smash, because it had so many. I think it had like, correct me if I'm wrong, it had to have like around 4 to 5 intangibility frames on his up smash.
Before in Smash 4? I actually don't know. I would be surprised if it didn't, but I was not nearly as well versed in that game, to be honest. This one now, it's a truck. That's all I did, but they slapped a caravan on his up smash as far as the hitbox. It's ridiculous. Oh jeez. Yo, the hit stun though.
That's that.
What's that?
That's that down tilt, man. That's reminding me of Smash 4 down tilt. I love that one. I think it was frame 7.
Yep.
Now it's frame 8, right?
Yep.
Now it's frame 8 in this game. I love it.
Yo, I got wild. I could have done it to him too. Oh jeez. Y'all be staying away from that one, bro. I feel like I knew it because I've seen your video. I'm dead. How was that tipper, bro? How was that?
That was tipper?
Yeah, bro. That was 100% tipper, bro.
Oh my god. Your beat probably hit the tipper of
Marth's
hitbox. What do you call it? I'm starting to be a little afraid of Falco just for the simple fact that side B seems faster. Is that what the buff was? Is the side B faster or stronger? 5 frames faster, and the hitbox lasts longer too. Because before, like, stand like, come a little closer. Stand like right. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So that situation, to have that happen now is much harder. Because before I could stand like here and that would still happen because it was like a very narrow section of where I'd actually be able to hit you. But now I can hit you very easily, right? Even let me see from like maybe here, like here. Yeah. Before that would never happen. You would miss that all the time, right? And also the angle I think has changed. Where if I hit you with like the quote unquote tipper of that, or like the very end of the move, you go straight up. So I can get that into up air from like 120 to 160%, which is that's a huge. That window is massive. Yeah. First of all, and also that's the window after up tilt back air. So you have now he has different kill confirms after every percentage. Wow.
Yeah, and then after 160, sour spot down tilt will just kill.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. I'm assuming sour spot down tilt is the tipper of that down tilt, right?
Which is also the weakest hitbox. Like regular, like sour or strong down tilt will kill at like 135. and you go straight up. It's ridiculous.
Sour spot down tilt have any confirms?
Oh, tons. There's tons, bro. Like depending on how quick you are, like I can't do it because I haven't practiced it, and also you're not the right percent. But you can get like down tilt into like a bar back air. You can get down tilt into double jump up air. You can get insane stuff now because of the new angles. He has all new angles for his down tilt. But I want to know. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but I want to know your thoughts on all the buffs that Marth has, and I want to know how do you use them? How should people be using them? And like, what is it now fixing that you couldn't do before? That's a big question, but still.
All right, so there's a lot of. I'll be sending you some of these videos myself.
Yeah, for sure.
They're from Twitter. A lot of characters, like a lot of the chunky boy characters, like Rob. Whenever you use to jab lock them with jab, before, if you were to back here, it would always be a sour spot because they're thick. They're thick characters. But now on Twitter, I think his name is Big Weege. He showed that once he got a jab lock on Rob, he was able to just run up and back here, and it was a tipper. And Rob is one of those characters that has a fat character model.
Yeah.
So now that that's being said and it can be done, I think that Marth now has better confirms when it comes to jab blocking compared to Lucina, just for the simple fact that Marth's back air does kill sooner than Lucina's because it's tipper. Due to that, doing raw back airs like going forward, before raw back airs weren't that reliable, but as you saw right there, I was able to space it with you. So just getting normal hits like at disadvantage. Let's say you have me in the air.
Yeah.
Now I can start getting tippers like that. That goes with like up air too. I'm able to shark better with up air to get the tipper.
Jeez.
And you know, I'm able to like, but yeah, things like that. So like a lot of moves that shift hurt boxes usually made tipper moves not tipper because it would hit the sour spot. So moves like fair, back air, and up air, their hitboxes. Their tipper hitboxes were moved up. So that means that Marth doesn't have more range than Lucina. What happened was the sour spots were pushed back.
So it's exposing the sweet spot more. Because they overlap.
Exactly.
Right? They used to overlap.
So what does that mean for players? That means when somebody's throwing out a hitbox that is pushing your opponent's hurtbox inside your sword, more likely than not, you're now going to get a tipper instead of a sour spot. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get a tipper because some moves do push your opponent's hurt boxes a little bit too inside of Marth's sword, which may land on their sour spot that's overlapping the tipper. But now more than ever, you're going to get a lot more tipper hitboxes when it comes to characters shifting their hurt boxes with their moves.
Okay. I was going to ask with that too. Do you find that the tipper has more priority than the sour spot, or it's kind of luck of the draw still?
I think now Marth's tippers on those specific moves, back air, fair, and up air, now it's more of like you're going to get tippers a lot better, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to space. You have to space. You're still going to get those sour spots.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people don't understand. Maybe they think that Marth is going to be easy mode now, but no. If you are aiming for a tipper and you feel like you got the tipper, you're more likely than not going to get a tipper hitbox now. Because before, it was more like people were asking the question, why didn't that tipper?
Yes. Oh man, I used to have that all the time where it's like I'd do something and it made no sense how it did tipper. It was just whatever it wanted, bro. Sometimes it wouldn't, sometimes it would. It's like, all right. And sometimes you just straight up miss, you know?
Exactly. And because of like, you know, the way they move the sour spots a little bit less inside the tippers, you know, some people are going to say it's a little bit easier, and I agree with them, but it's not like Roy's hitbox with like, let's say his side B. His side B sweet spot is huge. Not even his hilt. It's more than half his sword, and it's inside of his body also. It's not to that extent. You still have to space with Marth to get that tip. So if you have bad spacing and you don't work on your spacing, you're not gonna get the tip. You still have to work with Marth. Now it's just a little bit more lenient. So, like, you know, when a opponent shifts their hurt box, you're still gonna get the tipper a lot more precise now. That makes sense. But overall, like when it comes to those moves, I think it was a good buff. because Marth is going to be able to shark better when their opponent is in the air, like all the way above the ceiling blast zone. It's going to be a lot easier for you to get that tipper up air, which makes up air tipper a lot more of a threat now. You're going to start seeing more kills when it comes to sharking with that up air. You're going to start getting more tippers when you do sour spot fair into fair. Before, a lot of times players would do double fairs on a heavy character, and the second fair would still be a sour spot.
Yeah.
So now you're going to start a lot more sour spot into tipper combos.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what basically is happening. People wanted Marth to be consistent, more consistent, and that's what the buffs did. They made him more consistent. They didn't make him easier. You still have to know how to space with Marth. You still have to be a little bit more patient with Marth so you could space better.
And that's one of those things I feel like a lot of players are gonna be excited to try out Marth and then be turned off by the fact that, wait a second, this is still not easy. You know?
Exactly.
But like I think I was talking to somebody else saying that the low level Marth players, the brand new Marth players, the gap is going to be closed for them substantially to the mid level Marth players, because it's like, all right, neither of them really had confirms or good spacing or whatever really, but the luck factor of just having a lucky tipper is going to come into play for them a lot more compared to when it felt like it was impossible. But the master players are not going to be ridiculous with this character, I feel like, because they're going to get the hitbox they want every time they want it, you know? So then like the mid-level players is pushing the gap between the mid-levels and the top players who are going to have those confirms that actually know what they're doing. That's what I feel like.
It's definitely going to benefit those players, like the players who, like, you know, MKLeo, you know, people like him who have master spacing don't really see the difference, but you know, after only playing Marth for a day, you really can't, you know, make your judgment just for the simple fact that there's been a lot of cases where a lot of moves don't look like they tipper now, but they are. And I think that's really great for the simple fact that you're going to start seeing Marths kill a lot earlier, consistently. But like obviously if you're not good at spacing or not like on point, you're not gonna get those sippers. And look at that, you did an up tilt just now, right?
Yeah.
Before that probably would have your up tilt hurt box probably would have went inside my sour spot, and that wouldn't have been tipper.
Yeah.
But you know, because the sour spot has been pushed back, you know, you're gonna start getting more consistent tippers, you know, when it comes to those instances. So players now have to be a lot more careful.
The only question I really have left is, what are your thoughts as to okay, this is a big one. Why would you want to play Marth instead of Lucina? Because at this point, for a lot of people, and you know, everybody says, why would you play Marth instead of Lucina? So now why would you, for real? Like, what's good about Marth that isn't good about Lucina, that you can actually prove to someone that's like, okay, here's a reason for real. Play this character, and you'll actually have more success than if you play Lucina.
Well, a lot of the things that a lot of players like to say is, why would you play Marth if Lucina's more consistent? With these buffs, if you space good enough, or like if you have perfect spacing because you're leveling up and you love the character, you're gonna start seeing tippers a lot more often. Which means if you're getting tippers, you're gonna get a lot more kills earlier compared to Lucina. And also you're using Marth sour spots in order to get kill confirms that you normally don't get with Lucina. Like we'll do fair F smash, nair F smash, up air. As simple as that combo, as simple as up air is with Marth as a kill confirm, Lucina doesn't have that. Lucina can't up air into a kill confirm. Now that they buffed Marth's kill confirm, such as back hit of up tilt into back air, up air, you're gonna start seeing kill confirms kill a lot sooner and more consistent. And that's the difference. Like Leo said, it only takes 15 hits to get into kill percentage with Lucina. With Marth, as soon as 40%, they're at kill percent because you have certain moves like F smash that can kill ridiculously early. And also you have sour spot combo into tipper combos that Lucina doesn't get. It's just more of like the creativity that you can do with Marth. The fact that Marth has a different game plan, like his F tilt, is one of the biggest moves that differentiate himself from Lucina, because his F tilt kills around 100 on average weight characters, and Lucina's F tilt doesn't kill until 150, 160. And other Lucina players say that it's even it takes even longer for that F tilt to kill if you stale it.
Yeah.
So
is that at the ledge or like from mid stage 160?
at the ledge it'll be like 100, like for Marth it'll be like at 100 and stuff and whatnot, to kill at the ledge. Because like when it comes to edge guarding, obviously Lucina's gonna have a small edge against Marth, and I didn't mean to make that pun, but she has like a tiny edge against Marth when it comes to edge guarding because it's just raw hits.
Yeah.
All you have to do is throw out that back air, and that back air kills ridiculously early.
Yeah.
Where Marth thrives is the ledge because he could space more or less better than Lucina because they're not moving. If you think about it, when you're at the ledge, when your opponent's at the ledge, they're practically stationary, and Marth can pretty much space whatever he wants, whether it's the F tilt, whether it's the F smash. And like, if you space an F smash at ledge, and you guess that they do a normal get up, you're killing as soon as 60%. That's something that Lucina can't possibly do. So it's more of like, do you think that the tippers are worth it? I think so now.
I think if you're now, I think that's really what it is. Like if you're good enough, like if you're even a little bit experienced player who understands fundamentals, good decision making and spacing, you should want to play Marth because you'll be rewarded for actually being good.
Exactly.
I'm popping off.
You popping off.
Oh, not like this! Yo, no, not like this, bro. Alright, oh jeez, yo, let's go. All of a sudden. No, I didn't even grab ledge. Sour spot. No, please. Okay, I thought I was under the stage. Yeet! Yeah, that's my favorite kill confirm right there, bro. Up throw? Broken, bro.
Oh man, that's the only thing. That kills mad early. It kills at like 190. It's lit.
Yeah, it's kind of broken. Yo, nail the trick with Marth, bro. Just up throw. Up throw.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You kill at 2.
Okay. I know it's super unsafe to do, but sometimes you gotta just do it. You know, I gotta send a message, say, hey, if you're gonna be throwing stuff out of the ledge, you gotta slow down the aggression somehow.
You right?
Ooh, okay. Let's see what I can do here. I gotta ask more questions to make you play bad, you know?
no, it's not that. You're just good, bro. I just gotta focus.
Uh-oh.
I just gotta focus.